So I had a couple of people point out that I did not do Inktober, and I kind of want to make excuses for it. This was the one year I was like, I'm gonna do it. I don't care what happens, I'm gonna do it. Guess what I didn't do? The one thing. I had one job and I didn't do it. So with that said, I'm going to compile reasons I have decided that I just don't want to do it. As stupid as this will sound because of worldly affairs right now, I have all the time in the world, and also no time whatsoever. I, an art major, don't really have anything to do except draw. So when the challenge of doing art approaches me, I said, nah, I'm not in the mood. I already spend every single day doing art, mostly art that I don't really want to do. And I only do it just because I'm getting graded on it, but I still do art. And for some reason, I don't want to make the time to do art that I actually want to do, because by the time I have the rest of the day off, I am worn out of doing art. Biggest excuse ever, I know, but I don't want to do it. I have all the time in the world, but I just don't want to. I don't like ink. It's just plain and simple. I just don't like it. It's not fun for me. It's not enjoyable. It just frustrates me. And I know I should improve in many different media, but I don't really want to waste my time on ink because I don't really have a use for it. I can understand if I were to make comics for a living or do calligraphy, but what do I do? Right, I draw random fan art online, so I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't really do it for me. I don't want to waste my time drawing something I don't enjoy. School is different. Don't call me out here. School is different because I get graded on it. But if I am doing it for myself, that's just not a good enough reason for me. I just don't want to do it. For some reason, Inktober is probably the most popular of the art challenges. Like, even if you don't do art, you know what it is because it's so known. And you know what? Good for it. And everyone who is capable of doing it, good for you. Awesome, I am really proud of you. However, I'm not one of those people. For those of us who do not do it, like myself, we get a lot of crap for it. I don't know if anyone else has had this experience, but I don't know, maybe I'm just treated differently, but I find it odd that artists want to make fun of other artists for not doing Inktober. It's not the end of the world, they just chose not to do it. Why do you have to make them feel cruddy for it, you know? With all that said, I did try to do Inktober this year, and now I'm going to tell you why I failed and why that is okay and why I'm okay with it. The first piece I did, actually, let me take that back. The only piece I did was a witch, the one you are seeing now. The only reason I am redrawing it digitally is because I got the proportions all wrong, and I really liked the way it turned out, so I just wanted to improve it, you know? But why I didn't continue to make the drawings, you ask? Well, because I tried too hard. I spent a couple of days working on that piece, and I gave it my all. I worked so hard on that thing, and I had absolute blast with it. I loved it. I even pushed back my assignments to do it, but by the time I was done, I just burnt myself out, like really bad. I just didn't want to do it anymore. I didn't want to continue with it. But even though I did not do every single day of the month, like the actual challenge tells you should be doing, I'm really proud of myself because I learned a lot. I tried out new techniques, I practiced my drawing, I drew something I enjoyed and I wanted to draw, and that's what matters to me. That's all that matters. I was enjoying what I was doing, and that is the point of art challenges. It really is. To learn, improve, and just enjoy it, that's the point of it. So for those of you who are upset that I did not do the challenge, I apologize, but I'm proud of myself either way. And if you didn't do Inktober, either because you just didn't want to do it, or just because you draw stick figures, don't feel ashamed for not doing it. Alright, I'm done ranting about it. With all that said, later simps. Bye.